Hi, it's Tim with VaporBeast.com, and welcome to the Beastly Bite, where we give you just a taste of a unique or interesting product available on the market. And today, I've got a great one for you. You know, product preference is subjective. What you like might not necessarily be what I like, and vice versa. That being said, when a product is well engineered and designed and works, it's generally recognized in the marketplace. And I believe that will absolutely be the case with the new Kanger AeroTank Mini adjustable airflow tank. And there's also a mega version that's coming out as well. So we're going to go into a little bit more of a detailed review today. But before I do that, let me show you how this thing vapes. Amazing. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit more about the new Kanger AeroTank Mini adjustable airflow tank. Okay, so let's check out the Kanger AeroTank Mini packaging. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward, clean and stylish, Kanger-esque box with a viewing window on the side so you can get just a glimpse of what the tank looks like inside. On the side, there is a scratch-off coating, so you can actually check out the authenticity of the tank on the Kanger website. They also have a list of some of their authorized resellers and distributors as well, which is actually becoming more and more important as companies are replicating and flat-out copying Kanger products. On the back, you've got a quick start guide, which is basic filling instructions, which is helpful. You can also check out videos like this and other videos online for assembly and sort of detailed cleaning tutorials. Okay, now for the fun part, let's get inside the box. Inside, you've got the actual AeroTank Mini, a drip tip, an extra dual coil head. There's already one pre-installed. And you have an option of either using the glass tank, as you can see here, or, which is kind of cool, they've got this stainless tank. So whatever look you're going for, you can interchange these two pieces out. So the new AeroTank Mini and the Mega have a new coil system, which is really the driving force behind the tank. Now, the adjustable airflow is awesome, and I think that's great, but what's really generating copious amounts of vapor and delivering on flavor is these new coil heads, which are definitely new and an innovation for Kanger. Yes, it is another new product from Kanger, but I have to tell you, they got this right. You can see the two holes that conceal the wicking material inside the cylinder. There's another two holes on the other side for a total of 4. Let's take a look at the packaging. Kanger listened to its customers. If you look at the back, I'm very happy to see that this head is going to be interchangeable with other Kanger products, including the AeroTank, the ProTank 3 series, the EVOD 2, and the T3D. You can see resistance is anywhere from 1.5 to 2 ohms. Getting inside the box, you'll see the way they're packaged. There's 5 to a pack. They're nicely sealed in this sort of foil wrap. And that's it. Again, the adjustable airflow is huge. The design of the tank is awesome, but it's these little babies that have me most excited, the new bottom dual coil design from Kanger. This is what the AeroTank Mini looks like with the tip that's included, but you can easily remove that and put on your own tip if you'd like. This is my long neck tip, and so if you want to give it a little more personality, you can do that. So let's take a look at the AeroTank Mini individual components. At first glance, it might seem like a lot of different pieces, but it's actually quite simple when you break it down. And I've given names to each of the parts to make it easier for you at home when you're putting this thing together. You've got your base, your replaceable head or heads. The kit comes with 2, what I'm calling the core assembly, the stainless steel tank, and once again you've got the option of using the glass tank as well, and the top assembly. Alright, let's put this thing together. First, grab your head and screw it into the base. And be careful not to over tighten. Then take your core and slide it over the head and screw it to the base. And that's what it looks like so far. Then you have your choice of either using the glass tank or the stainless tank. In the case of the stainless tank, there's actually a reveal. You can see it here, and you can see it here. You want the side with the most amount of reveal facing upwards. Lastly, you take the top cap and screw everything together. Top it off with your tip, and that's what a fully assembled AeroTank Mini looks like. So one of the great things about the AeroTank is it has adjustable airflow. You can loosen or tighten your draw simply by twisting the collar. Now it might be hard to see, but if you look closely, there's a little gradient there that goes from small to large, and that's what you use as your guide. The smaller the gradient, the less airflow, and the larger the gradient, the more airflow. And that's how your adjustable airflow on the AeroTank Mini works. Alright, so the new AeroTank Mini is designed primarily for Ego type batteries to give them a really nice clean and seamless look. And as you can see, it looks really sharp. However, you can use it on any device like this SVD that has Ego type threading, and I think it looks equally as sharp. However, one thing I did observe is that the adjustable airflow is hard to get to when you screw it into a deep well of a mod. So in that case, you're going to want to adjust prior to putting on a larger device, and or just get the Mega when it comes out, which would probably be what I would do. But it's nice to know that you can use it on your Ego batteries and or larger devices with Ego threading. So filling your AeroTank Mini is really simple, so much better than cartomizers of old. You simply invert your tank and unscrew the base assembly. Then you'll take your e-liquid. In this case, I'm going to fill it with some Big Bite Caramel Apple, one of my favorite VaporBeast brews. Actually, I think Razzmatazz is my favorite. And it'll hold about 1.3, 1.5 milliliters of e-liquid. Be careful not to overfill, but you can see the e-liquid in there. Then just take the bottom cap assembly and screw it tight, and voila, your tank is full and ready to vape. So I just referenced cartomizers. Remember these? Sort of a love-hate relationship, not particularly easy to fill, not a lot of capacity, but the flavor was good. And then clearamizers came out, and they were easy to fill, and they gave you a lot more capacity, but the flavor wasn't good. But that's just not the case anymore, especially with the AeroTank Mini. The flavor is outstanding. And another thing I liked about cartomizers, low resistance cartomizers, is they sort of gave you that crackling noise. Don't know why I like it, just like it. And one thing I observed about the AeroTank Mini is it crackles. Take a listen. So if that bothers you, it's something to be aware of, but I actually think it adds an extra dimension to the experience. In addition to the variable voltage and the adjustable airflow, you also get that little extra pop or sound, which I like. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. First and foremost, I love the flavor. Love the flavor on this little guy. Probably the best of any clearamizer that I have tried to date. Secondly, adjustable airflow. It gives you an added measure of control that Vapors previously didn't have. Actually, I think most clearamizers moving forward should have that functionality built in. It makes that much of a difference to me. Lastly, and most importantly, the new bottom dual coil design that Kanger's come up with for this Mini and the Mega, and it'll also be compatible with other Kanger products, is an innovation. It is an advancement for our industry. So in a nutshell, although this thing is small in size, it's big in style and performance, and I highly recommend it. So let's give it one more vape. And until next time, this is Tim with VaporBeast.com.